you're directing, or Marissa's directing, so you're calling for change.
Ready, bars, and tone.
Camera shots.
Ready, bars, and tone.
Okay,
And take bars and tone.
Okay, Danny.
Ready, slate.
So, you're giving us time to black beginning at 27:30. Okay.
When do we go? When's the next?
30
when do we go to
seconds.
Slate.
At
good, we're good.
59:30.
I want you calling for the change of chyrons to Kyle.
Okay.
While we're in credits.
5,
While we're in credits,
4,
you're calling for camera
3, 2.
1. And
Change.
take slate.
No, she is. Okay. All right, you were just calling camera shot changes. She is giving us
Okay,
time
can we
to
get
black.
that graphic up there, or the ready count?
Countdown. All right. Good luck, everybody. Your grades.
2, 1, and take
No, no,
count.
no. Oh. No, 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 no. It's at 50. It's at 50, guys. Guys, it's at 50. Now.
And take count. 10.
As we're
All right,
second
get
behind, but
that
that's okay.
graphic up there, Teddy.
You guys are gonna kill it.
Ready
5,
to fade in with
4,
audio.
3,
And take it with bump.
go.
And ready cam 3 with a slow zoom in. And fade to cam 3 with slow zoom in. Open mic. Open mic. And cue sound.
What does it mean to you? Well, if you're here,
Okay,
it
we're
must
gonna
mean a
ready
lot.
that playback.
Cheese is God's gift to mankind, so why don't we celebrate it as that? Welcome to a special episode of Down with ASP. Will this get me my agree? Roll the tape.
And
roll
take it and track it. Okay, and we're coming back on cam 3.
Your host keys off in CG1 and 2.
All right, we're gonna take it with key there. And
We looked
Teddy.
absolutely ridiculous recording this one. His friend works in parking services.
Oh,
All right, and take it
Oh.
with key. And mic and cue
Hey,
'em.
welcome
okay.
into the
Yeah.
30-minute special
Lose
of Down
key.
with ASP. Will this get me my degree? Your one-stop shop for cheese of the day, cheese politics, or if you just want a coup to laugh. As always, I'm your host, Mozzarella Matias. Last week, we had an awesome show with the hottest R&B artist at the moment, Parmesan Pam. Pam, it was all great, but today is the day of the year if you're a cheese lover. It's National Cheese Day. We promised you last week that we would have an especially cheesy episode for this national holiday, and let me tell you, I intend on keeping that promise. On the chopping board today, we've got some new cheese inventions, the latest in cheese news, and a special guest to help us properly celebrate this special day in cheese history. I feel that you should always have a big celebration when honoring one of the most groundbreaking inventions in human history.
Do you need your
and
cheese
that's what we're
history
going to
key?
do today.
Yeah, can we
But what
get
would I
that
be
up
doing
there?
if I didn't start us off with some cheese history? I mean, none of us would be where we
And
were without cheese.
take the key.
I wouldn't be doing the best job in the world,
Just the
and
key.
I wouldn't have met my
Just the
lovely
key.
wife.
Okay.
Cheese makes the world go round,
And
so put
lose
on
it.
your seatbelts. We're about to take a trip down memory lane.
And
It all started all the way back in 5500 BCE. We have concrete evidence of when and where cheese originated, despite those so-called historians saying its real origin was somewhere else. It was in Rome, where
2
a
minutes
man
left in
by
block.
the name of Cheesandrus curdled milk in a goat's stomach for the first time. Cheese historians have theorized that Cheesandrus came across a green plant known as sativa, and upon consuming it, had the idea of making cheese. From there, the industry boomed. Kingdoms flocked from all over the globe to get some of this cheese, which they named after the founder. The Roman economy flourished with the invention of cheese, but poor Cheesandrus could not benefit because of his social status. He was so distraught that he retired
Minute
from the
30.
cheese-making game and disappeared, never to be heard from again. For him, we honor this episode. There wasn't much progress with other types of cheese until the Middle Ages, when Gouda and Parmesan were invented. Flash forward to present day, there are over 72 types of cheeses. Unbelievable progress has been made to streamline cheese creation. But cheese aficionados know that you can't rush art. Some cheese takes up to 3 months to finish making. Let me tell you, those are the best ones. I mean, when the effort and the passion is there, you can taste it.
1 minute left in
Personally,
block.
I love Chamaz from the gardens of France. That, paired with a lovely
so when we
barefoot
go out, we're
Chardonnay,
gonna
just
pull up the
hits
graphic
the
and
spot.
then go to
In
break.
my books,
right?
there's
Is that
no
what you
topping
want?
it. And I've
Yeah,
tried a
full
few
screen
cheeses
out.
in my day.
Full screen
By some,
graphic.
I've been labeled
With a
a
little bit of
cheese
bump.
aficionado or a cheeseanado. And
Right,
I've
45
earned the Nobel
seconds.
Peace
Speed
Prize
him
for
up.
cheese.
Okay,
But
can
that's
we
enough
get him
about
to-
me.
There we go.
Let's get
We're
back
at the
to the
next
show.
thing.
Can we have the
Say
coming
something.
up?
I know you like hearing
Cheese
about
in?
cheese
Can we have
history,
the-
and it is
All right.
important. We should put emphasis on it.
We have
But this isn't what this show is about.
30 seconds
We've
left in
got some
Blake.
exciting
Hurry.
stuff
Lose
around
it.
the
Block.
corner, ladies and gentlemen, coming up
Can we lose
next.
key?
But
Cool.
we've got some big
Teddy?
news from the cheese world as well. We've got some
And
new
lose it on the
inventions, new
program.
All right,
applications.
we're good. That's okay.
And is Pizza Hut starting to make things interesting again?
All right,
Don't
yep,
go anywhere.
15
Bump.
seconds.
Down with ASP. Will this get me my degree? We'll be right back.
And fade to the. And ready the black. And take it and track it.
Yeah, wait until, don't roll it until we come up from black, okay? And then
Track it.
T3. Play back.
Teddy. If you
All right, we're
ever
coming
need
in
the host key, it's
to-
always in CG2.
We're coming back on Cam 2 with the host at the desk. So Cam 2, you're gonna start that slow zoom in when we come back to you.
Sharing, it's the icing on the cake. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
And take it.
She's a voracious
and
reader.
track it.
She'd carry 2 novels on an airplane because she'd read one on a 3-4 hour
We're coming
ride.
back to the
And
graphic.
at some point, I began to notice that she would read a page and couldn't remember what she had just read, and she'd have to go back and read it again.
I don't remember
Okay.
much these days after I read, but less does for me,
How much
and
time?
I love it.
And ready that Teddy with bump. And fade up with bump. And ready Cam 2 with slow zoom. And take Cam 2, open mic, and Q talent.
Pow, pow, pow. What
Do
it
we
do,
have the
cheese
key
lovers? Thanks for sticking
to the
with us
host?
through the break, because we have a lot
And
on
lose
the
it?
docket still. We got
Can
the
we change
boring
it to
history
the,
stuff out of the way, and now we're
cheese
getting to the
news?
Gouda stuff.
Changed.
This
And can
doesn't
we
quite
take
reach
the
the
key?
level of the interactive parts of the show because I literally get to eat cheese then, but this might be the most
And lose
important
it?
part of the show. We got your news, your cheese news.
All right,
The
we're gonna
latest and
need
hottest
the
from the cheese world.
change.
You got an invention?
Changed.
We'll talk about it. Got a new cheese making method? We'll talk about that too. It's so important to stay informed about our ever-changing industry, so let's
We're
get
gonna
right
go
into
to
it.
Cam 1.
This one was a
gonna
little
fix
confusing.
this.
I'm
Or Cam 3.
usually a fan of pizzas, although I think the cheese doesn't get enough credit,
Camera 3 needs
obviously.
to frame that.
But Pizza Hut may have just ended my respect for them. Stuffed Cheez-It pizzas might be their Hail Mary
Yes.
because their pizza's
Okay.
trash, but I think that alienates even more of the pizza and cheese industry. They're making these gross squares with sharp cheddar from the
Yes.
cheese. It's in the crust. What is that? It's such a waste of cheese. What is going
Can
on?
we take it
Producers,
when you're
why
ready?
are we talking about this? Rough
And
start
pan
for an important
3,
episode. I mean,
Cam 3,
Jesus
can you
Christ.
pan left just a little bit? Other left.
Sorry about that.
There
I'm
you go.
passionate about this
I'm
stuff.
sure he knows where he's looking.
This next invention is a
And
money
get his
grabber for
attention
Philadelphia,
when we
but
take it.
I think it's really gonna work.
Ready 3.
And I really
Yeah,
like
I don't
the
think
idea.
he does.
They have a new
Can you tell
bagel
him to do
maker
that?
called
Can the
the
floor
Bagel
manager
Vat.
just direct
It
him over
punches a
there?
hole in anything, just
Okay,
threads
ready
through.
3. And
Just-
take it.
It makes it easier to put cream cheese on it, or eat it, I
And
should say.
can we
I was
change
raving
it?
about this invention on our spin-off podcast, Cheese World. Simply put, putting cheese in the bread
Your
adds a
cheese in.
whole new dimension. Early contender for invention of the year. Philadelphia, if you're seeing this,
We're
let's
in
get a deal
B40,
going. Come
we're
on.
going into B50.
Okay.
All right,
and
this is contender
can we
for story of
change
the year
the
for me.
OTS?
A 9-year-old girl who loves
This
cheese
is the
wanted to
OTS.
sneak some into her class during standardized testing.
We need the
Listen
cream
to this.
cheese
She
new
put some
invention.
sharp cheddar inside her
Cheddar
lip balm.
cheese.
I mean, it's all genius.
Yeah.
No one would suggest it. No one would think it. And she made a great choice with the type of cheese. I do think sharp cheddar is best in
Yes.
small amounts.
Still starts
I mean,
too.
how crazy is that? To put cheese into a lip balm container. I
You have
mean,
your lower third ready too.
It's just genius. She's
Okay.
living in the future, everyone.
We ready that?
All right, that'll do it for our news segment.
it's
I
too
hope
late.
you're enjoying
Okay,
today's
just
scoop
kidding.
on the industry. Reach out to us via
right,
social
can we get
media if you have
that,
any story
graphic up
suggestions.
there?
We want to hear what the people are thinking.
The show graphic.
I recently embarked on a journey to educate the masses on cheese history, and honestly, I just want to have some fun with it.
Okay, can we
Let's
ready
take a
the
look at my
package?
cheese ventures.
Okay, cool. And, yep.
Oh, didn't see you there. It's Mozzarella Matthias. I'm the man on the scene right now. I'm about to enter into the secret place.
What camera are we coming
Place
back to?
people
Coming
access
back to
cheese
camera
right now,
2.
and I can guarantee you, they don't even know the history of
So
this. They
ready
don't know
cam
the
2,
importance
and can we
of
lose
cheese's
the
place in our
OTS?
history. Let's go.
You're coming
What
up.
do you guys
Key,
know
so
about
you wanna
cheese, huh?
ready it.
Okay, we can ready that as well.
Wait, everything? Like the history of cheese and everything?
Yeah, all the history.
Cheese!
Jesus Christ!
Cheese! He's packing. The hottest cheese radio show in all of Ithaca College. Thank you for your service to the cheese industry.
It's all Gouda.
Okay, so we coming back to camera 2 with the coming up date.
Last victim.
Yeah, and then we're gonna
Cheese!
gonna fade up
You can't scare
with a little bit of bump
Monster Mike.
and fade with a little bit of bump.
We'll be right back, everyone. We've got
And
some
lose
food
it, lose
tastings
key,
coming up, and we'll
and
hear from the
ready it
Monster
with a
Man
little bit of bump.
himself. He's got some exciting
And
things lined
fade.
up for the show. You're
Ready.
watching Down with ASP. Will this get me my degree? Your one-stop shop for all things cheese.
And fade. Ready, black. And do we have the commercial ready?
And where's the commercial? Which one?
And play that 4.
Julie was
And
always
take
a
it.
voracious reader. She'd carry 2 novels on an airplane because she'd read one on a 3-4 hour ride.
All right, we're coming back
And
on
at some
camera
point,
2.
I began to notice
They are
that
setting up
she would
for the
read a
cheese
page and couldn't
tasting.
remember what she had just read, and she'd have to go back and read it again.
How much time do we have left?
I don't remember much these days after I read, but less does for me and I love it.
Ready, black. Take black. And ready to play the next one? Okay, cool.
There's only 3.
We're coming back on camera 2. They're going to be tasting the cheeses. Get excited.
Get one.
Camera 4, make sure to be tracking like their hands and stuff with the cheese. And ready the graphic
Cherry,
with the
it's
bump
the icing on the cake. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
and fade up with a little bit of bump. Ready, cam 2. The slow zoom in. Fade cam 2, open mics, and cue talent.
We're back.
Host keys
Down
in.
with ASP. Will this
Ready,
get me my degree?
cam
Probably
3.
not. Rolls on. He's a rising name amongst cheese enthusiasts due to his work in the grilled cheese industry. He has a couple of demos for us today, and don't worry,
Ready,
lots
1.
of cheese
Guest
will be
keys
consumed
also in.
by yours truly.
And
He's one of our
take one
hottest
with
cheese
key.
spurts, and he's our guest on today's show. It's Monster Mike, everyone.
Lose key.
All right, Mike, what
Ready,
do you
cam
got for
2.
us today?
Well, today I have a couple things lined up for us.
Take 2.
So we have our.
Ready,
but
cam
to start, to really gain our appreciation
Hmm.
of cheese, we're going to start with our cheese
And
tasting
take 4.
demonstration.
Great choice.
Because this is where it all
Ready, cam
starts.
2.
So today I've brought for you some
Take
mild
it.
cheddar on our first row here, and then up top we have some pepper jack
Cam 1,
to
can you zoom
spice
out
things
just
up.
a little bit?
All right, but to start, we're going
All right, cam
take
1.
our mild
Ready,
cheddar. So
and
if you
take
don't
it.
mind,
Yeah, of course.
grabbing one of those. So to start,
Ready, cam 2.
so this is a process
it.
that takes a lot of steps.
Okay.
And the first step.
Cam 4,
no,
can we get a zoom in
no,
on
no, you don't
Matthias's
open it.
hands?
Don't open it to start. You're gonna put the
And ready, the
cheese on your
steps.
forehead, because what this does is it
start to-
really links yourself
Ready,
with this
1.
cheese. Get all your thoughts cheese
Take it.
oriented, and this is what's gonna help
That's fine.
you really
Just ready, 1.
focus up and gain an appreciation of
Yep.
this cheese. So, do you feel like you're
And
Yeah,
good?
I,
Take
I
it.
feel like I'm
1.
at least a little more connected to it.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, that's good. All right. So, all right. Now
Ready,
ready
cam
for
1.
step 2. So now we get to open the
Take it.
cheese. But not out here. You got to open it right
Cam
next
4,
to
can
your
you get
ear.
on Monster Mike?
What this does is it lets you hear for that
cam
release
4.
of the flavor.
And take it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you hearing that? You
I'm
hearing
getting
that?
Ready,
flavors,
cam
getting
2.
vibes.
Okay.
Take it.
Okay. Yeah, hearing that? All right. Okay.
Ready, cam 3.
Is there anything you hear?
I just hear a
Take
lot
it.
of happiness in this cheese.
Okay, good. That's what we want. That's what we want.
Ready, cam 2.
Okay. So next,
Take it.
nope. Pinky and thumb.
Ready.
So what you're doing with
All right, we
these
have
two
a
fingers
minute
is you're
30 left in
removing
demo.
the
Take it.
cheese from the package. Real
Ready,
slow.
cam 2.
There we
Take it.
go.
A
'Cause-
reason for this?
oh, of course, of course. You need to maintain
Ready,
the
cam 1.
balance of this cheese,
Take
and
it.
by using the two opposite fingers from each other, that helps
Ready, cam 3.
have the energy of the cheese
it.
really flow through.
Perfectly balanced.
Ready, cam 2.
We have.
Take it.
So next we can place
Ready,
our
cam
cheese
1.
Where's the
down
audio?
right on
We
the
have
top.
a
Am I allowed to use my other
minute
fingers now?
left
Cam
in
1,
the
ready?
demo.
Yeah,
Take
the
it.
balance has been maintained.
And a minute 30 left.
We can.
Ready,
we can
cam
place
4.
This down. So next, this is a very important
Take
part.
it.
I brought
That's
some
okay. Tell him to.
some toothpicks, some party toothpicks.
His mic might have died.
Yeah, it's okay. His
Just
mic
best
died, so
kind.
tell him to just.
Speak
so,
up.
I'll give
Ready,
you
cam
one. Pick
2.
out a couple.
Okay,
Take
we
it.
have
One, please.
45 seconds
I like
left in the
blue one.
demo.
Speak up.
Take the blue.
Yeah, so
Ready, cam
what
1.
we're doing with this is we will now
Take
poke
it.
some holes
Alright.
in
Guys,
our
can you be
cheese.
quiet
Tell
so I
them.
can
No,
hear
no,
you?
yeah,
Just
tell
gonna
them. We. Can you
really
turn up?
lightly,
Ready, cam 2.
deliberately
We have
Take it.
30
Spaced
seconds
out.
left in the demo.
This
I've
is
never
what's-
actually tried doing
Ready,
this.
cam
This is
4.
an interesting move.
So what this does is it
Take it.
releases more of the flavor of
Ready,
the
cam
Mm,
2.
Yes,
So
of
this,
course.
that's
Take it.
very important. Very
20.
important. And lastly, you're going to use your third eye. So close
Cam
both
4,
of your
can we
eyes.
get some other
Very
shots
quickly,
here?
just-
We'll change the batteries
Get
And ready
on
cam
that same
3.
spiritual
Yep.
plane as that.
Take it.
I'm there.
You're
10
there?
I'm
seconds
there.
left
Oh,
of
yeah.
demo.
So it only takes
Ready
me a
cam
Can I
2.
open my eyes now?
Take it.
Yes.
Okay.
And now you get to eat the cheese.
Ready
and
cam
really
3.
Experience that excellent flavor.
One
All
bite.
right,
And
thank
take
him
it.
and wrap. Thank him and wrap.
What do you
All right,
my God.
ready
Come and
cam
wrap.
2,
I've
and
had
we're gonna
chopped
wrap
cheese
it up.
before. That's
Thank
not
him
the
and wrap.
same. All right. That'll
Ready,
wrap up
cam
our
2,
taste
take
testing
it.
for right now. Mike,
All right,
thank you so
10.
much for showing everyone the real way
And
to
we're gonna
test your
ready
favorite
with
cheeses.
the-
Don't go
the
anywhere,
wrap.
though.
15
because We're going to
seconds.
have more from Monster Mike
take
and the
the
rest
key?
of the Down with ASP gang. The moment you've all
10.
been waiting
Ready
for
the
is right
graphic
around the
with a little bit of
corner.
bump?
The big unveiling
7,
of his secret
6,
grilled cheese formula.
5,
We'll be right back.
4, 3,
The
2,
graphic.
1, and that's just go to black.
All right,
Just go to black. Just go to
Just
black.
go to black.
It's
Just
okay.
black.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, we are currently 10 over.
We lost one of our...
Ooh, turn up their
Cut
mics.
the mics.
All right, we're the.
I'll never forget the
roll it.
day our landlord called and said, read your lease. No pets allowed.
All right.
My owner tells him my dog
We are about
eats the
20
lease, but that
seconds
didn't
over.
work, and now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib.
No,
I'm
it's
loving,
literally we
loyal,
can
and
cut
play
the
well
grilled
with
cheese
us.
time.
So
Yeah, I
don't
know.
get too
Yeah,
have so
no,
much
I'm not
time.
worried. I'm not worried at all. Again, it's we have the convenience. Oh, yep. Just play the next one.
Julie was
All right,
always
we have
a
the
voracious
convenience
reader.
of
She
these
carried
starting at
2
3
novels
o'clock.
on an
We
airplane
all
because
can look
she'd
at the
read
clock
them
and be like,
on
all right,
a 3-4
how
hour
close are we to
ride.
the 28:30?
Yeah.
Which is
And
a
at
little
some
convenient.
point, I began to notice.
Yeah.
No, I
that
know, I know.
She would
I was-
read a
it was more
page
of a
and
Okay, we're gonna
couldn't
start
remember
with camera
what
2.
she had just read, and she'd have to go back and read it again.
I don't remember much these days after I read.
Okay,
but
ready?
less does
Fade
for
and
me,
bump.
and I love it.
And graphic. Fade in graphic and bump.
Your host keys up, CG1.
Ready 2. Zoom in. Start your zoom. Camera 2, start your zoom.
Slower, just take
Okay,
it. Just
take
take it.
2. Mike and Q.
We back in this, I can't say that word. Down with ASP, will this get me my degree?
Ready,
Keeps on
playback.
trucking.
Which
Before
one?
the break, we saw Monster Mike give us the inside scoop on cheese tasting techniques. And now we're gonna get some cooking done, but before we can do that, I think it's important that everyone know how Mike made it here. Lots of it was joy, lots of it was hardship, and heartbreak.
Take playback 4. Roll it.
This is it, huh? This is where it all went wrong. Yeah, this is where my old house was before.
Can you tell Mike to
Tell
talk?
Mike to
I
talk.
burned it down, pursuing the perfect grilled
Tell him to keep
cheese.
talking.
And the way I understand it, this is your first time back, right? That's right. I never thought I could return, but that drive, that
Teddy, can you
almost
ready camera 2?
instinct to go after this perfect grilled cheese brings me back among
And
even all
then
this debris.
I'm gonna have key ready.
I mean, we look
We're gonna
around here.
the key's gonna be
they've
ready.
Do you want the
to-
guest key or the host key?
That was,
The guest key.
that was
Okay,
a
it's
bad
ready in
fire.
CG1.
Okay, thank you.
It was terrible.
It was just
Everything gone.
ravaging. I mean, the
Everything.
other
Caitlin, what's the
cheese
time on
farmers
this?
were that it was gonna reach them too.
Yeah, I had to rebuild everything from scratch. All the recipes, all my cooking equipment,
Oh,
all my
thank
cheese.
you.
from
How much
scratch.
time's left?
Did you ever find out why it burned down? What happened? Was it just too much olive oil in the pan?
Oh, I think I
Well,
already
we
did.
may never know.
Okay,
But I
ready
just
camera
pray
2.
to God, to cheese God, that it never happens again.
Take camera 2. Mike and Q.
Just heart-wrenching story. Mike,
Ready,
let's
key?
hear from you. What do
Take
you
key?
remember from that infamous night?
Well,
CG1.
I was just
Do you
going through
wanna-
my normal
Okay,
nightly
never mind.
routine, making
Um,
grilled cheese for
Ready
dinner.
still store 1.
You know, I put the usual mayo, the cheese, the
background.
bread, you know, all on the griddle.
And then
But something went wrong.
ready camera
and
1.
It all ended in flames.
Take camera 1.
I mean,
Ready,
is
camera
there any
2?
like
Take
safety
camera 2.
precautions that you
Ready,
maybe
camera
didn't take this time for maybe
1.
some added
Well,
flavor, or do
See,
you know?
Take camera 1.
when making a grilled cheese, you just can't have any restrictions. No precautions, no
Ready camera 2.
restrictions.
Take camera 2.
Because these are just going to prevent you from really freeing up this
Ready, camera
cheese
3.
and making this grilled cheese the best you can possibly make it. So
Take camera
no
3.
restrictions.
You don't know what it was.
Ready camera 2.
No.
Take camera 2.
Well, we may never know, but I've tried to move
Ready, camera
forward,
1.
and that's why I'm here today.
Take
All right,
camera
well,
1.
you've been through a lot, but
Ready,
you're really
camera 2.
starting to get
Take
back
camera
onto
2.
the scene.
Mhm.
Is there anything you want to tell your fans and just the cheese industry?
I just,
Ready, camera 1.
you know,
Take camera 1.
watch me make this grilled cheese. I really want you to have a good time and, you know, have a good, fun tasting.
All
Ready,
right,
camera
well,
3, take
let's
camera
get right
3.
to it then.
All
Show
right.
us what we got.
So,
Ready, camera
I mean,
2,
to start,
take camera
well, we
2.
have our
Ready, camera
finished grilled
4.
cheese already.
Take
Just to
camera
give you a little preview of what's to come. We got that gooey meltiness, that crispy bread,
camera
you know.
1.
But I'm just going to
Take
put
camera
this on the side for now.
Ready,
For
camera 2.
later.
That's dangerous.
So what we do
Take
to
camera
make
2.
this grilled cheese, of course, you need to start
Ready,
with
camera
bread.
4.
And
Take
with this
camera 4.
bread, we have
Keep zooming out
nice
for it.
white
Good
bread
job.
squares, perfect for sandwiches.
Ready, camera 2.
We have our mayonnaise.
Take camera 2.
And we have our cheese.
Ready, camera
So,
1.
so we have our bread to start.
Or ready, camera 4.
For today?
Mild
Take camera
cheddar.
4.
Okay, mild cheddar.
Understand.
So we have our bread to start. 2
Ready,
pieces.
camera 2. Take camera
Perfect
2.
on the plate.
They have 2 minutes left.
And so you might have been wondering
Ready,
where
camera
the
1.
mayonnaise came in.
Take
And
camera 1.
this is where it comes in right now.
Ready, camera
See, you need
4.
that fatty layer
Take camera
on this
4.
bread to really give it that sear
camera
and seal
2.
all the flavor in.
Take camera 2.
And that's where mayonnaise is the perfect
Allowed with a
ingredient.
minute
So I'm going to
30.
spread
Ready,
a
camera
little
4.
on here now.
Take camera 4.
Is it on the inside or the outside?
Outside.
Ready,
Because
camera
this is what's
2.
going on the griddle
Take
and
camera 2.
sealing in that flavor. So, you know, a nice
Ready,
light
camera
little
3.
layer.
Take camera 3.
Outside,
Your
yeah.
ingredient
'cause
steps are in Still Sort
this
2.
is-
Ready, camera 2.
You want that
Take
crisp,
camera 2.
crispness. And you don't
Okay.
want too much mayonnaise either.
Let's
'cause
bring
you
up
don't
the
want it to
Still
weigh
Sort
down, overpower
ingredients.
the
We only
cheese,
have
so just
20
a
seconds
nice
left in
light
the
little
demo,
layer.
but that's
So
okay
that's
because we
Take
have
it.
it for next time.
And so next, of course.
Yeah, put it
we
in the back.
So we're gonna flip
And
our bread
then
around.
take camera 1.
And
Get
10,
our open sides up where the cheese goes.
10,
And then take
we
camera
take our
1.
mild cheddar.
8.
And gonna break
Ready,
that
camera
up real
4.
nicely.
Take camera 4.
Just all over that.
And now have
bread.
Matthias wrap.
Ready, camera
Have
3.
Matthias
Yeah,
Take
love to
camera
see it,
3.
love to see it. And so
Have
we have our
Matthias wrap to
griddle.
the next break.
Ready, camera 2.
Pop that on.
Take camera
Have
2.
Matthias wrap to the
Gonna
next break.
close up our
Have Matthias
cheese
wrap.
and put it right
Okay, cool.
there.
All
Ready,
right.
camera 3.
We
Take
have it
camera
on
3.
there, and we'll see what happens after. We're gonna step aside, but it's the
Okay,
moment
ready,
you've
camera
all been
2.
waiting
Take
for.
camera 4.
We're gonna see
Ready,
the
bump.
finished grilled
Your
cheese
key's
when we're
ready.
done.
We'll be right back.
Apparently, I'm gonna
Yeah.
eat the best one I've ever seen.
Ready,
We'll be right
graphic.
back.
Take it. Pre-back. Set. Playback 3. And take it. Roll it.
All right.
Are we-
Turn off their mics. All right, we're 30 heavy, but I'm not worried because we split the demo up on purpose. Shut up. Yeah.
Sharing, it's the icing on the cake from the Church of Jesus
Ready,
Christ of
playback
Latter-day
4.
Saints.
Take it.
Julie was always a voracious reader. She'd carry 2 novels on an airplane because she'd read one on a
Ready,
3-4
graphic.
hour ride.
Do you want any
And at
keys
some
coming up from
point,
this break?
I began to notice that she would read a page and couldn't
Yeah.
remember
Poster
what she
guess.
had just read, and she'd have to go back and read it again.
Actually, no. It's okay. I don't need it.
I
We're good.
don't remember much these days after I read, but less does for me, and I love it.
Ready, graphic. Ready, bump.
Yeah.
At the end of E2.
Yeah, we have some time. So it's
Fade in,
okay.
bump, and graphic. Camera 2, start your zoom. Take camera 2. Mic and cue.
Your prayers have been answered. Down with ASP. Will this get me my degree? Is back, and no, I did not eat the grilled cheese, although I had to be
Fade out,
physically
bump.
restrained by my producer. So, Mike, tell me what about the ingredients
Ready,
in here really
camera 1.
activates them?
Take camera 1.
All right, so obviously you saw the ingredients we used, and
Ready,
right
camera
now the
4.
cheese
Take
is
camera
releasing
4.
that flavor into the bread as
Ready,
and
camera
the bread is
2.
really catching all of that as it's
Take
heating
camera
up.
2.
Yeah, exactly. And the mayo
Ready,
is
camera
there
1.
to add that little protective
Take
layer
camera
to
1.
make sure all is that sealed in into this sandwich, and that's
Ready,
very
key, take
important because
key.
you really want all the flavors working
Lose
together
key.
and staying together for that good flavor.
Ready, camera
And,
3.
I mean, you're
Take camera 3.
considered an expert. Is this it? Is this the best grilled
key.
cheese you can make? Or how long have you been working?
Well, I mean, I've been
Ready,
working all my
camera 2.
life, and
Take camera
it's
2.
I just right now it's great. I'm not going
Okay,
to deny this
so
is
we
great
have
grilled cheese,
3
but
minutes.
there's
Ready,
always
camera
more
1.
that can be done in this
Take camera 1.
area, and I'm constantly just hoping. I'm waiting
Ready,
for that
camera
next
2.
breakthrough, you know.
Take
and
camera
I'm just,
2.
I'm just going to keep working until
Ready,
I
camera
get
3.
I think
Take
you're
camera
gonna make
3.
it, Mike. Honestly, I have a lot of faith in you.
Thank
You've
you.
worked really hard. You've been through a lot. But honestly, you are a very hard worker. on
Ready,
the
camera
grilled
2.
cheese. Unfortunately,
2.
that's all the time
What?
we're gonna have.
No.
So we're gonna have to
No,
pause
no,
it
no,
and
tell him to keep going.
Keep
First
going.
of all,
Stretch.
easily, you know,
Stretch.
this
Tell him-
grilled cheese.
No.
As we're talking, and I'm
Ready,
just gonna
camera
give you
3.
one more
Take camera
second
3.
here, just because I have a personal.
We have
favorite,
2 minutes,
'cause I've
30
used
seconds
3
left in the
here
block.
before.
Ready, camera 1.
And I've
It's
heard
okay.
that's not as
Camera,
good.
we're good.
Well, it really depends on what you're going for. So obviously here we
Ready,
have a
camera
classic
2.
grilled cheese, the mild cheddar,
Take
the
camera
white
2.
bread, the mayonnaise. Okay. I've definitely been adventurous myself.
Ready, camera 1.
I've
Take
experimented
camera
with
1.
blue as well. But it's definitely has its applications.
Ready,
But
camera
if you're
2.
really looking for that classic grilled cheese,
Take camera
home
2.
from work, home from school, just want a nice little snack, this is the way to go.
Have you ever tried?
Ready, camera 3. Take camera 3.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
It's a little overwhelming for
Ready,
me.
camera
it
1.
can be.
Take camera 1.
That's the thing. So you don't want to overload. You really
camera
don't want to
2.
do that. And so that's why keeping it simple is
Take
usually
camera
the best
2.
way to go. But an experienced person like myself,
I can't hear you, but we still have about a minute 30 left in the block, so don't worry.
Make sure that balance is correct. If you
Ready,
do
camera
call
4.
the tasting,
Take camera
you
4.
can then know which tasting goes together with each
Ready,
other.
camera 1.
And
Take camera 1.
that can really help you with if you're
Ready,
dealing
camera
with
3.
multiple cheeses.
Okay.
Take
and
camera
last
3.
question. Kraft, is that the best wrapped cheese? there
Ready,
is?
camera 2.
Without a
Take
doubt.
camera
No
2.
question?
No question.
Yeah.
All right.
Did he take his
Well,
pill?
thank you, Mike. The vibes
Ready,
were
camera 3. Take camera
off
3.
the charts today. Thank you for telling your brave story. Your
Yeah,
bravery
no, tell
is
them to
unmatched.
keep stretching.
Truly,
Tell him to keep
your side
stretching.
of the story is so important.
Ready, camera 2.
Just perseverance.
Take camera
and
2.
Look, I mean, not everyone's gone through what you have gone through.
Okay.
And the fact that you
Tell-
went through
1
that
minute,
and you're
1
still here
minute.
telling
Okay,
your
when-
story,
tell me when
I mean,
there's
it's-
30 seconds
It's
and I'll do that.
inspiring
Yeah.
for everyone that
Ready,
goes
camera
through
3.
See if
Take
you
camera
can take
3.
a bite of the
tribulations
cheese, of the
to
grilled
taste what they love.
cheese.
Give
Honestly,
him this time
it's
to
truly
take a bite.
inspiring. Thank
if
you
you
for
can.
sharing your story. We're going to take a quick break.
No.
But
Okay, it's fine.
we've got some exciting news
Okay,
on
ready,
the other side of the break.
2.
You're not going to want to miss
Or no,
that.
ready,
or
bump,
this.
and ready, graphic.
Oh. Oh my God.
Okay.
That's the best grilled cheese I've ever had.
Okay,
This is
and
just
bring in
mayo and bread?
graphic. Fade out, Mike.
Oh my God, I need this.
Fade out, Mike.
Give me the recipe. I need it.
Fade out, Mike. Playback 3. Ready, playback 3. Take playback 3. Roll it. Okay, tell him to go to the. Oh, he spit it out. Tell him to go to Vermont.
We have some time for this wrap.
Yeah, tell him to go to the Vermont when he's ready.
Go to the Vermont. Meaning like
He's,
probably
like,
now.
dying.
Sorry, Matthias.
Vermont. Did he take his pill? Okay.
Vermont.
It's the
Tell him to
icing
go to the
Tell him to go to the
Vermont.
Church
Vermont.
of Jesus
Tell him to go to
Christ
the
of Latter-day
Vermont.
Saints.
Take it. Roll it.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, read your lease. No pets allowed. My owner tells us.
RJ, I'm gonna give him the signal, or I'm gonna tell you when he can walk over to after his monologue thing. Okay? Sounds
I'm
good.
loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all
We have
my
2 to black,
muscles,
just a
'cause the
general.
biggest one I
2
have
to
is
black.
my heart.
Ready,
That's
bump?
right, I said it.
Ready, graphic. Take bump and graphic. What? I didn't know. Okay, that's fine.
Host keys on CG1.
Ready, and take camera 3. Mike and Q.
Ah, you're still here. Nice. Thanks for sticking
Ready,
by
key?
with us through
Take
one of the
key.
We have a
most
minute 30 left.
important and biggest episodes in the show's history. It's been an
Ready,
honor
key,
bringing
take
you
key.
all of this cheese news. Next week, I'm going to venture down to a
Want me to
cheese
change it next
factory
week?
in
And
Pennsylvania.
then, yeah.
I believe that's a country in Western Europe.
Credits are ready.
With some beautiful views and airflow
And then
ideal for
lose key.
cheeses. So we will not be on the air, but we'll have a double feature the week after that. So not to worry, everyone.
Credits
in the
will be
meantime,
CG1.
Okay.
keep
Ready,
eating those
credits.
cheeses. Tell a block of cheese you love them every
Yeah.
day.
I'm gonna.
Appreciate
One
Ready,
to
camera
black.
2.
1 minute
One day,
left.
You may wake up allergic
Yeah,
to cheese.
take
or
it.
even worse, lactose
All right.
intolerant. Go listen to some Beyonce while you eat some smoked Gouda for our fallen comrades.
Wait, do we want
I'm
to
down
do
with
this?
ASP.
That's fine.
Will this get me my
Ready,
degree?
camera 2.
I seriously doubt it.
All right.
I'm Mozzarella Matthias. Let's make cheese great again.
Ready, camera 2. Take camera 2. Dissolve to 2. Dissolve to 2.
Bring up the bump more.
And then play with
All right,
cameras.
we have
Try to
30
get
seconds
them.
left.
Camera 1. Take camera 1. Dissolve to camera 1. Camera 3. Try to get them.
All right,
Ready,
we have
camera
20 to
4.
black.
Ready, camera 4. Take camera 4.
15.
Ready, and then zoom out. Camera 4. Keep zooming. Ready, camera 2.
10.
Take camera
9,
2. Ready,
8,
black.
7, 6.
Ready, camera 3.
5.
Take camera
4,
3.
3.
Ready,
2,
black.
1,
Ready, black.
and
Fade to
black.
Okay.
Alright, turn off your high school mics where you put down your headset. Alright.